Hello everyone. In this video, I am presenting a quick comparison between Delhivery and Mahindra Logistics. Delhivery was a startup in this space, initially funded mainly by private equity capital, and later on, about 2.5 years back, it came out with its own IPO after reaching a decent scale. And Mahindra Logistics is a traditional logistics player, and recently, about 4 years back, it decided to change gears and upgrade itself to the modern techniques of doing this business. Okay, so it will be competing with Delhivery directly and on similar lines as well. So let's do a quick comparison. There are many similarities between the two companies. Mahindra Logistics and Delhivery both are almost on par in terms of nationwide presence, as well as the fleet size too, and the warehouse capacity as well. There is only a small minor difference where Delhivery is primarily focused on cargo and parcel delivery only, whereas Mahindra Logistics, along with these, it also caters to the taxi segment, cab services, and employee transportation services. But this is a very small part of its business. Maybe about 5 to 7% of the revenue comes from these services. Otherwise, mostly it's cargo and parcel delivery only. In terms of potential for growth, as we all know, as India's economy is growing and manufacturing capacities for different sectors is increasing, the requirement for logistic services will keep on increasing. So there is infinite scope for growth for companies in this kind of business. The only thing is these companies need to invest significantly to set up or expand capacities in terms of warehouses, adding a fleet, trucks, more and more trucks to its fleet. So it takes time for all these things to happen. So the growth is not very fast as we see in other businesses, but it is a steady and more predictable kind of growth. Now coming to the numbers. Both the share prices are currently almost on par, 385 for Mahindra Logistics and Delhivery is at 350. But share price comparison is incomplete. We need to compare the market cap actually. And this is where the difference is. If you see, Mahindra Logistics market cap is currently at just about 2,800 crores, whereas Delhivery's market cap is almost at 26,000 crores. That is almost 9 to 10 times that of Mahindra Logistics. If we have seen in the previous slide, I had mentioned that both are almost on par in terms of presence across the country and the capacity that they are having currently, warehouse capacity or the fleet size that they have. So business size, as we can predict, is not very different between the two. But here the market cap difference is huge. Mahindra Logistics is way cheaper than Delhivery today in the market. So what do the actual financial numbers say? Now let's come to the total income progress. You can have a look at the numbers in front of you. This is where we can do a direct comparison. So in terms of market cap, as I mentioned, Delhivery is nearly 9 times the size of Mahindra Logistics. But if you see in the total income figures for the last 3 years or even the first half of this financial year, Delhivery's business size is just about 50% more. Okay, it is just 50%. That is 1.5 times that of Mahindra Logistics. But market cap difference, as you can see, it's way bigger. So in terms of growth as well, if you see, there is no big difference between the two companies. They are both growing at a reasonably steady pace, maybe around 10% to 15% per annum kind of growth that they are reporting currently. And even in future, I don't expect a very big difference between their growth rates. Even in terms of operating profit, there is no big difference here as well. If you look at the latest first half figures for current financial year, Mahindra Logistics is at 133 crores of operating profit and Delhivery is at 147 crores. See, both these companies are currently investing significantly in setting up and expanding their capacities across the country. So initial years will be for investment, and it will take time for the operating profits to build up and net profits to be reported significantly. So as of now, we are just looking at these numbers for academic purpose, but the main comparison will will be in terms of market cap and the total income that they are reporting or the progress that they are reporting there. Okay, operating profits will gradually improve over a period of time. This is what I feel. So as of now, if you look at the total income, operating profit and market cap, the simple summary here is, as an investment, Mahindra Logistics makes a way more sense than Delhivery as of now. Okay, even in future, maybe even 1 year down the line or 2 years down the line, if we compare again, I feel Mahindra Logistics should be delivering better returns to its investors from this point onwards. Okay, Delhivery's market cap is currently much bigger already, so it is already considering a huge growth in its business in the current price itself. Okay, so the business has to catch up to that kind of valuation, whereas Mahindra Logistics current valuation is not considering the potential growth in its business. So as the business grows, the market cap also has to grow. So for me personally, if I am to put money in this sector and between either of these two companies, I will definitely put my money in Mahindra Logistics instead of Delhivery. Remember, business growth will come for both companies. Both companies will grow significantly over the coming 5 years, 10 years down the line. But from an investor's point of view, if for my money to grow in the future, I would put my money in Mahindra Logistics.